Hello everyone, and welcome back. It's been almost a week since I haven't filmed anything. Life's been getting in the way of this. I went around and actually collected a couple of scrolls. I'll show you when I find them the next one. Thank you, King Rat, for that comment telling me about the scrolls. It gives you a ring to the key to the city. It's a really nice ring with stuff. But when I left the shop, Janar's accessories, I saw that his daughter was here and there was a quest to talk to her. It's probably to tell her that her father wants her back and so that she doesn't go to the Mage's Tower. But I want her to go and follow what she's interested in. But let's talk to her anyways.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
And just a little disturbing. Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
No, actually I haven't. Your father doesn't want you to go to the Circle.
You talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
Good. That's what I want you to be able to do. You should follow what you were interested in. And if you have to stay on top of... Yeah. I'll ask the Circle for you. I'll talk to them.
Thank you, thank you.
That's what I had planned to do anyways. Yeah. I guess we talk to the Circle and then that quest marker will go away. Because that quest marker is still there just in case we want to tell her to go back to her father. But I don't want to say that. That's just me. She should be able to do what she's interested in. The other thing that King Rat commented on, so thanks again for that one as well, is telling me what... Be quiet. Quiet, you. Is what the pressure pad in the castle was for. So I might go and check that out now. Because it does something kind of interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see what I can do with it. It's this pressure pad. And then apparently there's a couple of arrows near the throne or something that I need to activate. Oh. Okay, so there's an arrow here. And there's another one somewhere. Okay, so there's 2 arrows there. Is there maybe a third one or fourth one? I was told there's some on both sides. Or that we need to click on the throne after they've been pressed on. So I'm going to try that. I'm actually going to keep the tanks close. So I'm going to put my guy there. It looks like she's eager to step on there herself. I'm actually going to tell Alistair to go on that one. Just so that when it happens, when the thing gets summoned...
I am here.
Actually, I'll put Win, because I'll go and click on it myself. Just to pick up whatever gets summoned, because apparently something gets summoned. I won't tell you what it is yet, because I don't even know if it's going to work. And then Morgan can go all the way to the one at the back over here. I just hope those doors won't close. So I'm going to save. And then... Oh, yeah, right, Win's on the thing. And then I go and click on the throne. So let's see. Okay, it does close the door. But it summons a dragon. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. That's why I was confused when I got the comment. Because I thought, well, the dragons in this game are kind of massive, so I expected a really, really big one. Okay, let's go to Win and turn on mass rejuvenation for everybody. And let's give heroic offense to Morgan. And then we'll switch to Morgan. And then we'll put a vulnerability hex and a crushing prison. If I can put the thing in a crushing prison, I can. Awesome. Oh, and then we freeze it. Looks like it's going after Morgan because she's laying down the damage. I'll use a taunt with Aiden to pull it off of Morgan. There we go. She's also using a horror because of her tactic. When something attacks her, she'll horror it. Oh wow, that was a very easy dragon to kill. Okay, well, that's a little bit anticlimactic. Do we get to loot it? We do. Oh, ageless. It's a great sword. Not bad. It's kind of nice. It weakens the darkspawn. That's cool. And I don't think... Yeah, it's a female dragon. Female dragons take much longer to mature than their male counterparts. They too undergo a metamorphosis of sorts at adulthood. But while males lose the use of their forepaws, females actually grow a third set of limbs, specifically to serve as wings. Young females travel great distances looking for a sustainable nesting site. Because of their nomadic habits, they are the dragons most frequently encountered by man. Interesting. I don't really know why it summoned a dragon. I guess it was part of that verse on the throne room that explained, like, something about a beast. It was interesting, though. Thank you for the comment. I would have never figured it out myself. So now I'm going to go look for the other scroll in the diamond quarter. It should be close by, so I can show you guys what the scrolls are, because I did pick up a couple of them. This is the second to last one that I need to pick up. The last one is going to be in the proving, but we can't go there just yet, because we need to prove to Prince Balin first, so that might be actually his final task. I don't actually know what his final task is going to be, because we need to return to him with the word that we took out Jarvia. I think it's on the other end of this pier. Yeah, the scroll's actually on this side. It's right here, I think. There it is. Council writ, and it gives you a codex entry and some XP. And then once you get all of them, you get the key to the city. Now let's go back to Prince Balin. I almost said Lord Haremont. I said Lord Haremont because I heard one of the criers say his name, so it was fresh in my head. But yeah, let's head back to Prince Balin, which I think is in the castle we were just in, actually. And tell him we took care of Jarvia. Hello, I'm back. Should we talk to Vartag, or do we have to talk to the prince? Let's see if Vartag has to say anything. Okay, doesn't. So let's talk to the prince. Hey, buddy.
Well, you've simply outdone yourself. They're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dusttown and slaughtered the Carta like genlocks.
Ah, so it's pronounced genlocks. I always wondered what they were called, because I feel like I was pronouncing their names wrong. I think I was calling them Gerlocks or something. Yeah, it's true that most of them didn't really have a choice. It wasn't really that fair to kill them. I think that might be the best option. I'm going to go with that.
It's a little late to trouble yourself now.
That's true.
You have done the city a great service. I promise as soon as I take the throne, I will send the troops you need.
Okay, do you need anything else done, actually? Yes, when will that be?
Unfortunately, I cannot say when. While many Dashers appreciate my ending Jarvia's threat, Haremont still holds great loyalty. We need something more dramatic to shift the balance.
What do you have in mind? Well, yes, what are you getting at?
What do you know of the Paragon Branka?
I just know that a lot of people are looking for her, and I'm looking for her as well. That she disappeared in the deep roads. She is a smith and an inventor. Those are both the right options. I kind of want to say both at the same time. Let's go with number one, because it's probably the most detailed, and that's true.
2 years ago, she heard of something the ancients created. It inspired her to leave everything behind and venture into the deep roads. She is the only paragon in 4 generations, and she turned her back on her responsibilities. A paragon is like an ancestor born in this time. If she returned, her vote would outweigh the entire assembly. Anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged.
I was thinking something like that might happen. That's why I wanted to go see Branka, because I feel like she was going to be important to the voting process, because she would hold a lot of weight or say, because yes, she is a paragon. What makes you think she'll support you as king?
I was hoping you could use your legendary charm to persuade her that the rightful king should take the throne. However, if the deep roads have addled her wits, it might be best she not return before the kingship is decided.
Oh? What are you trying to tell me? I also saw that in the last dialogue options, there was an option to actually turn him down. So I didn't know you could actually back out this far into it. Well, I'll go and find her for you. I don't want to kill her.
Then we will both go down in history as a paragon's saviors. So far, my men have traced Branka to Caridin's Cross, an ancient crossroad lost to the Darkspawn 4 centuries ago. Her trail ends there. Perhaps with your warden's expertise, you can find what my men could not.
Sure, I can do that. I like the deep roads. They're kind of interesting. I like to explore them, and I really do want to find Branka. But yeah, he said we're both Paragon Savers. Well, it looks like I'm doing most of the work here anyways. And where's this Caridin's Cross? Could you show me?
You must enter the deep roads through the mines. protect the city, that's the only path we leave open. Carradin's Cross lies many miles deep into the tunnels. It was once a main thoroughfare, but before Branka, no one had stepped foot there in generations.
Okay, I'll go there now. Thank you for telling me. So yeah, I'm gonna go find her.
You have my thanks. Seek her in Carradin's Cross. I will try to delay the vote until you return.
Okay. You can delay votes. I guess, like, the court's in session, so they're voting right now. I don't really know. Okay, time to go to the deep roads and look for Branka. I saw a loading screen tip talking about spell power, or one of the statistics for spell power. And my question that I had before was, I wonder if it increases the potency of healing spells. Because on the loading screen it just said it increases the damage with spells. But it also increases like the effectiveness of potions and poultices. The poultices are something I almost, or like the salves. The salves are the things I almost never use for extra resistances and things. When they say it increases the potency, does that mean the duration or the strength? I'm not really sure. I'm thinking it's the strength, but it doesn't really tell you.
Stranger, have you seen a Grey Warden hereabouts?
Hey!
I hear tell that he, or was that she, you understand this was several flagons ago, was setting out to search for Branka on the Prince's own orders.
Okay, yes. Do you know what this Grey Warden looks like? I think it's kind of funny. I kind of want to just, like, play around with him. So let's do that.
Stout and muscular, fair of face, but with a strong jaw and a bold nose, surrounded by a great glowing nimbus. If she's a woman, she might be more slight, but her eyes will shine with the light of purity, and her large but chaste bosom will heave magnificently. I've been looking for hours, but I haven't seen anyone who looks like that. Very frustrating.
Are you drunk? Well. Oh, you could turn him down. That would be so funny. Well, you might want to look right here.
Well, if you're the best they got, then standards must have fallen way down.
Oh, come on.
But I suppose that would account for a human in Orzammar. Say, could I ask you a favor?
What do you have in mind? Didn't I see you bickering with some noble earlier?
Aye, that blowhard Loylanar. And if you asked him, all he probably said is, "Oh, that Ogren, he pisses ale and kills little boys who looked at him wrong." And that's mostly true. But the part they never say is how I'm the only one still trying to save our only paragon. And if you're looking for Branka, I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for, which might be pretty sodding helpful in finding her.
Does that mean we have to take him to the deep roads with us? Then why haven't you gone after her yourself? Well, I guess the deep roads are pretty dangerous, so that's kind of a rhetorical question. Let's ask him that.
Believe me, I have. But where she was going, it's a lost tag. No one's seen it in centuries. I searched as far as I could, but it would take teams of warriors searching weeks on end to cover enough ground to hope to find it. Which I assume is exactly what Balin's scouts have done. And they give the fruits of their labor to you. But they haven't found Branka herself. And that means whatever they've got, it's not enough if you don't know what she was looking for. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branka. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
Okay. Sounds like we have ourselves a deal if you can help me find Branka. Okay.
You should know that Branka was looking for the Anvil of the Void. The secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Carradin built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the Anvil. As far as anyone knows, the Anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branka planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Carradin's Cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
I did hear from one, I think it was from the Shaper, saying that they had lost the secrets to making the golems. I guess this is it. Well, Balin gave me a map so I can get to Caridan's Cross, but I don't know where else to go from there.
If we're going, let's get moving. Branka's not gonna sodding find herself.
Okay, good. We don't have to take him. Because I don't really want to. That's good. I don't really have armor for him and stuff anyways, but I think he already has a good set of armor and like a battle axe or something. I remember I looked at this, and we can also give him ageless if we ever really needed to. But we're not taking him, so that's all good. And there it is, Caridan's Cross, so let's go there. I wonder if there's any random encounters on the way there. I hope not, those are kind of annoying. Okay. Mercenary leaders. I think we might be getting into a fight right away, so I'm going to go ahead and save. Because this looks like somewhat of a trap. These are road markers. That they don't give us any XP.
Well, look what we have here. Some of Balin's new toadies. Let's show him who's king.
Yeah, that's what I thought. These guys are... Okay, so they're all elites. I think the Dwarven Mercenary might be the one that is going to cause the most threat. So I'm actually going to see if I can put her in a crushing prison. Just to get her out of the action. Okay, it works. And then I'll put these other guys in a Waking Nightmare. Let's see. So what's the other guy? He's an assassin, right? Yeah, he's like an assassin. So I'm going to see if I can put some different hexes on the other ones. Like that. I think she's out of mana already. Yep. Because I kind of went crazy there. And then we'll just go ahead and use some spells. I'm going to go click on Aiden and I'm going to use his war cry. It kind of bothers me that there's no visual twits, because then I don't know if I'm actually, if it's affecting anyone. But it probably is. Okay.
Got him.
Yep, it was actually her. Got her. Rockknocker's helmet. I guess those gloves are really good for, I can give those to Ogren if I ever need to equip him with things, which I might eventually. They had like fire resistance on them and stuff. And I have a bunch of other stuff in the chests at Soldier's Peak that I kind of saved because I knew I would get Ogren eventually, as well as another character that wears mail, or plate rather. So I was saving it for them if I ever really needed it. Okay, we're gonna head down this path. I'm not really sure why. It kind of splits off into two paths, like that other one goes down there. So I hope I'm able to... This looks like a big area and there's a lot of dark spawns. I'm gonna hold position. Oh, never mind, they're coming. That's fine. Yeah, these guys are chumps. We can take them very easily. But I think that might be an alpha over there. Okay, now I'm going to tell them to hold position. I'm going to grab Aiden. I'm going to like scoot around the corner and try to get that one. He seems to be stuck in the rock for some reason. I hope that's alright. Oh no, he was just sitting down, never mind. Well, let's go get the guys. Yeah, this is a really big open area. No, don't you run away, don't run away. We have swords for you. There we go. Pretty simple, but these guys are weak. It's not like a boss or anything. Okay, I'm going to tell them to stop holding position. Looks like we're still in combat, maybe because of those guys. And we'll just grab everyone and go and attack those guys. Everyone, please. As long as we don't touch, as long as we don't go too close to that camp over there and pull everyone, it should be okay. But we might go ahead and do that because there's that archer. And if we go after him, we're gonna get kind of close to that camp. Oh, a trap. Alright, I keep not seeing those trip wires, but that's okay. I'm wondering if there's a emissary, but it doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. So that's good. We can take care of these little guys first. That's always nice, because if you have too many little guys, it becomes overwhelming. And so taking them out first, that's usually my tactic. Okay, so it looks like the emissary is casting something now, so I'm going to grab Morgan if I can. Get in a bit closer to do vulnerability hacks, and then put it in a prison. Looks like we were spread out there, so we actually didn't get affected by the chain lightning as we usually do, because I'm usually stacked up with everyone, and yeah, it bounces and hurts a lot. But this time we were kind of spread out, so it didn't seem to affect us too much, which was nice. All right, yeah, pretty simple and easy. Whoa, what's going on down here? I guess that's water. It just looks a bit odd from up here. And then there's these chests. We're still in combat. Oh well, let's open the chests. Uh-oh.
Very well.
Darkspawn mace, that's alright. And what about this one here? Oh, actually we want to loot the emissary. 66 silver. Let's open this chest as well. I guess when you're in combat you have to click it multiple times. And some fire arrows. And I don't really care about those fire arrows. I wonder what we're still in combat with. Probably some more darkspawn, but they seem to be across this bridge or something. So I'll go ahead and cross that bridge, but first there's a bunch of stuff to loot. Like this fractured stone, life stones. I feel like I'm really slow, but I guess that's because I'm in combat. Oh, there's a fire pit. Hello. The Blight. Oh, maybe I want to read this. Oh, it's a letter from one dwarf to another about the Blights. Or probably from Branka, actually. I think that's what it said. But that's fine. Alright, guys, let's cross this bridge and go after this alpha here. Wow, they're really far away and they've all kind of not moved. Well, at this point, I think Morgan's spells are off of cooldown, so I can go and put the alpha in a crushing prison. That spell is fantastic for dealing with elites. It takes them out of the action. But he resisted. That's fine, we still do a lot of damage to him and was able to deal with him without much of a problem. I'm waiting for him for his loots to pop up. There we go. Oh, it looks like we might be getting flanked. We are getting flanked. So let's go and grab these guys. Next, let's use our war cry, put a penalty to attack, so that they don't deal as much damage. And then with our champion talents, it makes it so that we also apparently deal more damage. But yeah, I don't know if we get affected by it, because I don't see any buff. It's a weird spell, it glitches out on me, as you saw in the previous episodes, where when I put a tactic for my guy to use it, he was just sitting there, not using it, with not his weapon drawn, and getting hit. So I'm not really sure what was causing that. Maybe the spell is bugged or something. Oh, okay. Bunch of darkspawn. I guess we're getting flanked again. So let's go ahead and well, go in there. And then I'll use a war cry as well again. I don't know how close I need to be to them. Okay, let's grab this one. That one's getting a bit frisky and getting close to us, so let's get him out of the action, because I don't like that too much. There we go, next one. Haha, holy smite. So it knocks down everyone else in the area, and seems to have a pretty big range as well. The knockdown has a pretty nice range. I don't know how long the stun is. When it was used on us, it was quite long and annoying. I guess there's another camp here. Maybe we can try and pull one at a time if we're careful. So I'm gonna tell them to hold position. I'm gonna scoot forward, try and grab one at a time. Oh, and there's an ogre there too. Well, that should be interesting. We haven't fought an ogre in quite a while. Let's get them one at a time. Good, good. This is nice. That's the way to do it. And the mages are almost killing it before it even gets to us. So I can kind of understand how a full party of mages... Oh, okay. Oh, I really don't want to pull that ogre just yet. So maybe we'll just leave our mages to do their business. And then we'll put a regeneration on Wynn because she's taking a little bit of damage. Oh. Okay. Guys, let's attack this one. I guess when they're holding position, they stop attacking. Maybe that's what I told them to do. But I don't want the... Oh, no. Guys, stay steady. I don't want the melee to go and attack them yet. Because it's going to pull that ogre, and I want to take that ogre by itself. It looks like Morgan's being blocked by that thing, so I'm going to reposition her so that she can shoot that Genlock. Like that. Ah! What are those shrieks? Right, that scared me. Didn't expect that. Ooh, it hurts. Okay, let's heal up Morgan. Oh no, she's dead. Okay, yeah, those shrieks I think really did some intense backstabbing, which was not cool at all. Okay, all we have left is wind for the caster. So let's see if we can kill that. Actually, we have arcane bolts and stone fist. Oh, you have to get really close for stone fist. No, never mind. Don't want to do that. Let's just take it out, and hopefully by taking it out, we'll be out of combat, and then we can res Morgan. Or that she'll get up by herself. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Morgan, take a little nap. Okay. Now she's regenerating her mana.
I see.
And that we've taken care of everyone, we can save and take on that ogre. But I'm kind of afraid of more shrieks, so maybe we should scoot over here and clear the area. Yeah, I hear them. Clear the area of shrieks. There you go. Hello. They're a lot more terrifying now than when I first encountered them. Yay, level up. Let's take some rubble. There we go. Oh, actually, thinking of leveling up, it makes me think of the R2 mages have a specialization point, but I don't actually like any of the specializations available to them. Like the transformation, I don't like the transformations too much. Spirit healer's fine, but we already have a spirit healer. Let's see. Oh, we can take superiority. Let's do that. It knocks down nearby opponents off their feet. Let's try that. And then I guess we put some more strength, or maybe willpower, because we don't have enough. Yeah, let's. Is it willpower for more fortitude, for more? Yeah, it's more stamina. Let's put a little bit more willpower for more stamina. That's always nice. It barely seems to have done anything, so it might be a waste to put it in willpower. Let's see if we can grab that ogre now. Well, hey buddy, let's go. I'm kind of excited to see how Crushing Prison will fare against this one. So, as usual, vulnerability hex, and then we'll put, oh yeah, Crushing Prison, it works. Oh my goodness. She just got destroyed. Yeah, with the superiority talent we just picked up, I will get to see if the Warcry even works in the first place. We'll see if it knocks targets down or not. It's never going to save the game. And open those chests. We're getting a bunch of poison for poison making so that people with poison making can use them. But we're not using anyone with poison making, and I haven't given myself poison making. Because like I said, I feel like it doesn't really fit my character that well. Or any of my characters, but that's fine. I think we're managing perfectly fine without using salves and poison making and all of that stuff. So perhaps I'm missing out on a big part of the game, but it seems to be alright. Okay, let's see. It's in here somewhere. Oh, that loops back around? Or did I just miss a big part of it? I think I might have missed a big part of it. It's a Pronto! Hello? Pronto?
Another battle, I see.
Right, well, let's see if we can put in a Crushing Prison. Put that one in a Crushing Prison. Like that. Holy Smite, awesome. As the little Darkspawn came towards it. Yeah. Alistair did a Holy Smite and it knocked everyone down. That's actually really cool. We have a bunch of knockdown spells now. But I don't think knockdown actually lasts that long, so I'm not really sure how useful it is. I guess it's good for interrupting spells. If you have a bunch of spellcasters trying to do stuff, you just knock them all down. And that kind of works. Oh, hello, more Darkspawn. Genlock runners. Yes, their names are quite appropriate since they are running away. I don't really like heading this far down because we missed that one part earlier on. Wow, this place is big. And we can head that way or we can head down into these tunnels. What are you guys doing?
It has begun.
Can you not come? Well, we're gonna head down into this one here. I'm kind of curious as to what's down here. Because I saw the runners run into here, but it might be an ambush or a trap. So I do have to be careful. Yeah, it is kind of an ambush. We have an emissary, so I'm going to just tell everyone to attack first of all. I think, right? No, never mind. And then we'll use Morgan to put that emissary out of commission if possible. So Vulnerability Hex and Crushing Prison. I don't know what it was casting. Oh, there's a Shriek. I'm going to see if I can petrify it. Let's put that Shriek in a force field just to get it out of the action. Because it deals a lot of damage. And I don't really want to deal with that right now. Aiden's trying to attack the Shriek. I'm going to tell him not to do that. As well as when you guys turn around. It's not what I want you to do. And, oh, is he out of stamina already? Oh no, he's being stunned. That's why. No, Morgan, don't attack the Shriek. Attack this one instead. There we go. I think the Shriek is about to be broken free of his jail. So, let's make sure we don't get flanked by it. Like that. There we go. And everything works out nicely. Awesome. That's nice. Is this a dead end? No, it keeps going. Yeah, these topsider hilt. The hilt of a fine elven sword. A partial inscription glows faintly, and the presence of lyrium, but remains unreadable. This is probably a quest. Codex? The fool has been following us for 3 days, but what can I do? I'm sure a city guard could lock him up for being a sodding idiot. But there's no law that says you can't seek your death in the trenches. There's no law down here that... at all. There's no law down here at all. I said to his face that if he put our patrols at risk, I'd split him myself. But he's quiet. I'll give him that. Topsiders usually assume the end of a blight erases the darkspawn from the world. Why does this one care that his victory just drives them back on our doorstep? It's one thing to face them up in the light. He'll cut his own shaft out of here once he fights them in the dark where they live. That or the lyrium will get to him. From a Legion of the Dead field report by Lieutenant Gant. So I guess it's kind of about talking about how there's topsiders, or the people who live on the surface. They sign up with the Legion of the Dead to come down here and fight the Darkspawn. And eventually they kind of come down here to get themselves killed. And that was his sword. Arrow of Filth. I guess we're following that tunnel then. There's a bunch of areas that I missed and I really want to go back to them. Oh well. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of things. It looks like this tunnel splits off as well. Oh, more shrieks I hear. Hello? Oh, and there's another ogre. Wow. Let's try and stay here and not... Whoa, lots of shrieks. Let's see, war cry. It does stun them. Yay! That's great. Oh. That's kind of fine. We're taking one at a time and we can actually tank these guys a lot. It's Morgan that didn't have a lot of physical resistance. She was getting kind of trashed by the shrieks. But we can handle them just fine. Awesome. Oh, I hear the ogre coming. Oh, hey there, buddy. This one's a boss. It's an ogre alpha. Oh my. This might end badly, I mean. So let's put a vulnerability hex on it and crushing prison if we can. It is working, I think. Barely. It didn't last very long. I wonder if we can, stack all the hexes. I'm going to put all the hexes on there if I can. Looks like I might be knocked down. No, okay, I can still taunt it off if I can. Oh, Morgan. Well, Wind's taking some damage, so let's put a regenerate up. Heal. Oh my goodness, Morgan. Oh man, Morgan just dies all the time. Let's see. Right, it's almost dead. Let's just try and get away from it, just in case we don't get cleaved or something like that. There we go. Are we going to jump on it? Yes.